everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you like this content. Remember, it's a free way to support me and to help me out and to help me grow. So please like, share, and subscribe. And let's get into the chakras, the energy of life, right? That is what brings us alive and has us keep going. So life is energy. Everything in this world is energy, right? And the chakras are about energy. The universal life force circulates through us and brings us the experience of life. The chakras are the storehouse and the transmitters of the universal energy. And each of the chakras represent distinct frequencies within the universe. The chakras interact with the electromagnetic, I can't even say it today, electromagnetic energy field and transform this into energy that sustains our lives. The chakras are the conduits through which the universal energy flows. Our personal sense of this is that it moves from the earth through the lower chakras to the upper chakras, right? But it is not linear. It is a cyclic and it runs both ways. Compare this to how photosynthesis works in the plant world, okay? The sun energy is absorbed by the material substance of the plant, and that brings that plant to life, right? So the energy is drawn down into the roots and the nutrients from the earth. The energy then ascends back up the plant, so it's going up the plant, and is ultimately expressed as it's flowing through flowering, I can't talk today. Energy transformed into beauty and given back to the world. So it is with us. We draw in energy from the sun. It is drawn down to the root of our being. It draws from the earth and then it ascends, ultimately becoming the flowering of our being as it's offered back to the world. So as we work with our consciousness, it becomes more of an expression of beauty. The chakras are spinning vortexes of subtle energy located along the spine, from the base to the crown. So the same issue experienced from different levels of consciousness takes on entirely new meanings. Picture the spine as an elevator, and an elevator shaft, and the chakras as the various floors from which we can experience life. When you rise from one floor When you rise from one floor of consciousness to another, your perspective expands. So imagine the chakras are 7 floors, right? There's 7 floors for the 7 chakras. And looking out the window, the view is significantly different from the view through each of the other floors, right? When you're looking out the window, with each successful elevation, one's view becomes successfully more expansive. The ideal is to have clean windows at each of the floors so the view can be the clearest. Beliefs can cloud the windows, and you have to be ready to challenge your existing beliefs to clean them. For each successive floor, your perception expands as you become aware of a larger reality that includes your previous floor of perception, and also includes a vista beyond your previous perceptual capacity. Clear perception is the goal. We want clean windows, not clouded by cultural conditioning and beliefs. As you consider each chakra, I want you to reflect on how each one manifests into your life. Because chakras determine your use of energy. I can talk today a bit all. They are the batteries for the various levels of your life's energy. They receive, store, and express energy by interacting with the universal life force. The freedom with which energy can flow back and forth between you and the universe is in the direct correlation to the total health and well-being you experience. Any blocks or restrictions to either reception or expression of the life energy will result in a malfunction of the organism as a whole and will be expressed as disease, discomfort, lack of energy, fear, or emotional imbalance. By acquainting yourself with the chakra system, how it works, and how it should operate optimally, you can perceive your own blocks and restrictions and develop guidelines for relieving entanglements. My mouth is dry for some reason today. By blockage, I mean restrictions because as a complete blockage, if you were completely blocked, you would be non-existent. You would not be here because you have to have the life force going through you. So, but just like a partial block is pretty much what it is. Everyone has chakras, and all of them function. Yes, you have chakras, they all function. And there are more than 7 chakras. They're just talking about the 7 main chakras right now is what we're talking about. This inclusive statement should relieve those of you who are concerned about whether you have all the chakras or not, have been told that all of their chakras aren't operating. Let me tell you, they are. You would be existing right now. The degrees of efficiency is a factor that varies between individuals and between different stages in that individual's life. So, the first level of understanding the chakras is to see them operating in your life as the flow of energy. The same life force that flows through all the trees, plants, animals, clouds, rivers, etc., etc., etc. Like I said, money, everything's energy, flows through you. It does so through the system of the chakras in an organized manner. This can be observed and experienced, but first one must develop the perspective of the witness. So, the graduation of energy that the chakras represent. Yeah, I don't lost where I was at. Represents are subtle. So they are subtle energy distinctions of the universal life force. Since observing the distinction requires a point of watching, this first level of understanding requires the development. I just lost track again. Develop the witness consciousness. Being in the world, but not of the world. The spiritual saying goes. It involves stretching yourself to be in 2 levels of experiencing simultaneously. Being fully present in the experience of the moment, while also being simultaneously observing the experience from a point of detachment. This is the witness. You can't tell the players without a scoreboard, and never mind. That's for tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and that's how blah, blah, I can think now. Energy is our life force, and it's a life force of anything. Everything is energy in this world, so anything that we want and need is already within us, and it's already within our grasp. So that's kind of what I'm getting at. I want to go into how to keep balanced and aligned and all that in later videos. And if you check out my Facebook, I've already kind of went over all this material, but I want to go ahead and put it out here to you guys on YouTube as well. Tomorrow I will go into the first chakra, the second chakra, and stuff, and as we go along. So, and then eventually we'll get into the master chakra. But you can find all this inside my membership portal program as well. It'll be more in depth, more details about the chakras. And then once you get through there, I've also got another program that I am getting going. It's going to go all into the chakras, and Kundalini is going to be mostly about the feminine side. But right now, this program is going to have your business side, which is the masculine. It's going to be talking about the tools and the techniques and all that you need on the masculine part of things to run a business, plus your energy level, your life force, and all that, and how to be aligned that way so you can bring them together and have a successful business. Love you all. Have a blessed night. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It is a way to help me out. Thank you.